Hello, everybody. I am back. It's been, we were supposed to do Deltarune earlier today, but I goofed and fell asleep. My sleep schedule's a little wonky right now. But we're going to be hanging out for a bit, playing Warframe tonight, and then we're going to be doing Deltarune tomorrow. Um, if I can get Jacob to not be mad at me. But, so we're going to be hanging out. I'm going to do some audio checks real quick, and once everything's good to go, we'll just dig in. Just seeing. Huh. It's not showing up yet. Do, do, do. Did I hit start streaming on YouTube? Yeah, no, shows we're going. Interesting. Close that out. Open up the chat, so if any of y'all want to talk to me, I can keep an eye on that. There we go. I'm having a hard time getting it to open up. Odd. I mean, it says we're live, and I don't have any game audio yet just because I'm not in the game. It's being a little weird. There we go. Now we should have actual audio. Okay, cool. I might drop the game audio down a bit, but it looks like we are good to go. And I will keep up the chat as well. So if anybody wants to say hello. Alrighty, so here we are. This is my back room currently. I am currently running my Wisp. This is my nice little display of her. She's my current favorite. My other favorites are Mesa, of course. I'm a big Mesa fan, and Avara is another one. I just love her jellyfishness. And I'll show y'all around, let y'all see some kind of cool stuff that I have going on around here. Currently, I've got some warframes cooking. I've actually got, you'll notice, I've got quite a few primes actually ready to go. I'm holding off on them just yet, just because I've got, yeah, you'll see quite a few ready to go into work, which I've got a few of them actual done, and I've got Zaku Prime already finished, and I'm waiting on doing another. And then, of course, all the extra stuff. I need to get Forma going again because I literally always have Forma cooking. I need to do some decorations. I know it's not... Ooh, I'll show you my bike real quick. How about that? I'll show you all my bike. This is my Nightwave cycle. I'm a big fan of orange and purple and green and those kinds of colors. So you'll see that in a lot of my themes. which this is kind of my... She's ended up being more of a witch than a reaper. I intended her to be much more of a reaper, but I kind of gone more with the witch look, which I mean, I love it. I do want to get the the outfit for her that has the big witch hat as well. I haven't yet. I may get that tonight, actually. We'll see. I was running the index earlier because, you know, credits always. I need to do more mod upgrades. Himlith has a lot going on. I think I actually just finished feeding him yesterday, so he's got another warframe slot for me to start feeding into. In fact, we can go ahead and feed Craig. How about that? Let's feed Craig. Craig's a hungry boy. I try to always just get the one that I'm not super, super low on. Which I'm looking pretty low on a lot of these. Oof. They always like to go through the, through this stuff really quick. I guess gallium will probably be I don't go through a lot of gallium. Crystals are generally not a problem, especially if it's the argon ones, which I think that's the later on crystals. Grotpool. There's a lot of these that you get farmed on the later planets, like the Lucient Terra Globes. They're really good for this kind of stuff because you end up getting a lot of them. Nav coordinates are another one that's really, really good. Which, once again, it's one of the other ones. Yeah, this one has nav coordinates. It's really good, which I fed it to it yesterday. After I feed it this one, it should go back up to a higher rank. Argon crystals, always good, especially if you, you know, run any kind of void mission and just stack up on them. I don't want to use any kind of this right now because I'm farming for some different frames that are going on. Thermal sludge is another one, like I said, that's good from farming. Javok converter or capacitors, that's another one. I just don't have as many of it right now. This one's from the new area, Holvania, and we'll be going there here very, very soon. So spoilers if you haven't seen any kind of Holvania stuff going on. I haven't worked too much with the invigorations. I've got to do more Archon stuff and get more stuff, which I'm working on getting my Warframe survivability up a little bit more. So yeah, y'all are gonna go to just kind of see me working around my stuff right now. That's my plan. So that knocks out getting Himlith fed. Himlith. I call him Craig. Mine's name is Craig. I already visited Barrow earlier. He did have a couple things that I did want. In fact, now that I say that, I got a new toy. Do I have to build said new toy, or do I just have new toy? You'll see that I run my Natarack a lot. Oh yeah, my new Vandal. So this is what I got just now, and I'll be, we'll probably be upgrading it, do a nice little color change with it, and, yeah, I've been waiting to get this bad boy. I actually really love the Occipitor, so, just for funsies, honestly, more than anything. I really enjoy running the bow. I'm also a big fan of snipers. That's kind of my... really where I sit. Soma is what I used to run just basically constantly, and I've, you know, they've done a lot of different changes on that over the years, so it's not as fantastic as it used to be. But that said, Nataruk is pretty awesome. I keep the Grimoire around. I've got better ones than the Grimoire, but it's for the drip. Let's just be honest. It just looks really good with Wisp, and I can't part with it when I'm running her. Guandao is my primary melee. I've got a handful of those that I like, but the Guandao is just its reach and usage and just running through like enemies is unmatched in my opinion with a lot of stuff, and you'll kind of see that here in a minute when I go and run these dailies. I'm currently doing my Madurai. I've got it almost all the way up on this guy, and then of course, all of these have to get upgraded as well, but it's a process. I'm also feeding into all of them at the same time, kind of unlocking them as I go. Some are way farther than others. It just really depends on what weapon I'm using at the time and what lens I have on. My current companion, which I highly, highly, highly recommend, is getting you a Smita Kavat. They have Resourceful Retriever, which you can get from Brother, and it gives you an 18% double resource bonus, which is just... It says 18%, but I swear it's higher. Like, you'll see it. Anytime you see little ×2 pop up on my stuff when I'm collecting anything, that's him doing it. The charm also, it comes with the Smita. You can put the Resourceful Retriever on most any of them, beast-wise, but the charm also comes with the Smita, and it's 40% every 27 seconds to bestow its owner with good fortune. That means that you have a higher rate, which that would explain the Resource Retriever as well. Oh, goodness, I need to form a U, buddy. I also need to check those out, because I think this build is not completely a perfect build. It needs to be a little bit more perfected, you could say. That one I kind of have been, it's been like the last month I've really started working on it. Gear, that's just all the gear, and there's a lot of it. This is what I run with currently. I need to get a better one of these guys, but, I'm kind of sitting on that right now until I get my Odonta Prime, or I don't know if I'm going to do the Odonta Prime. I haven't completely decided yet. Mauslin is my primary weapon. Veritux is absolute trash, and it's mostly because I don't use any other melee, and I don't really do Arcwing missions. So, yeah. It looks nice. My Void Rig, hanging out. It's doing pretty good. It's constantly leveling because they go up in levels. So it's every time you form it, you get another level up until, I think, 40. The normal cap is 30, which, as you can see, it is definitely a process. You can kind of see I'm in the middle of, I don't even have all of its mods even on it at the moment. Kind of been not too using it as much at the moment. I've been really farming Holvania and trying to, knock out that. And of course, this is not a build. This is just me slapping some things in. That said, that ability strength, that needs to go in there instead of... I do notice some things. I pay a little bit of attention. And I could upgrade these right now, but this guy's ranking up, so I'm going to just kind of hold off on him until we, get some further. Argabucks, that's his. It probably needs an upgrade too. Nope. Oh, it needs a Forma, though. I have to end up buying Forma at some point. Very talkative tonight, if y'all haven't noticed. Let's see here. Okay, I think we're pretty much set to go. That's kind of my... Oh, I'll show you my builds. Or, well, not my builds, but my pretties. Some of them look a lot better than others. I think... I don't even know if he's... I think he's different. I think his coloring's different. Sure, maybe. I haven't done anything with Ash in a long time. There's my Chroma. He needs a redo. Kind of looks like a dragon. A lot of these I haven't looked at in a long time. We're talking my Ember. She needs less black. She needs an update too. Oof. They look terrible. He clearly has no changes to his setup. Frost. He needs more blue. Frost has actually got a new boy coming out really soon. His proto frame will be coming out in the next few, I want to say weeks. Yeah, the 19th. It's my Inaros. I used to run him a lot. There's my Avara. I love her. Her coloring, just the that outfit's one of my favorites. Jade, I don't think I've done any. Yeah, no, I haven't done a color change with her yet. I just got her leveled, and I haven't really. There's my Mesa, and you'll notice I have the Mesa Prime. I run the bandana helmet on. I've always loved the bandana helmet, and I kind of did a skin that's a lot more based on the original Mesa's skin, just to kind of. Yeah, I like the way it looked. So, Mirage. She's supposed to be kind of like a Harlequin jester. Yeah, I actually like the way she looks. She's still pretty nice. Necros. Oh, I did a weird thing that tried to make him look like a zombie, and I hate it. Somewhat. I really need to do, like, I think the main thing is the weird green color. So yeah, he just needs a recolor. Oberon is very bright. I used to use him a lot more, long time ago. Octavia, I don't think I've reskinned her yet. Oh, no, I have. Yeah, she's got a reskin. She's pretty colorful. I like hers. Titania. She's kind of got her little monarch butterflies going on. I like her skin pretty well. We're almost done. There's not that many. I'm not too worried about Trinity. She's one of the ones I've had for the longest. Her proto frame came out recently. Wisp, you've seen, of course. Zephyr. He's my green boy. Flies around, which, once again, haven't used him in can't tell you how long. Zaku is one of my most recents. Kind of did like an angelic build looking thing. I really may go to a blue color instead of the yellow, because the yellow is just really bright. But we'll see. We'll see. And back in my frame. I'll show y'all my Mesa here in a bit too when we. Oh, welcome. But yeah, we're gonna go run to Holvania, so I hope you don't mind if there's any kind of, if you haven't seen that far. No intent on spoilers, but, you know, I am going there, so. I've already done my sortie for today. I haven't done my Archon hunt just because me and it had a disagreement on the interception mission, so I've got to go through and do that. So probably might do that here tonight. But first I want to go ahead and run dailies, because I've got all my dailies, and I haven't touched. So, to Holvania. And I will be running with randoms. The audio, of course, isn't going to be on, but yeah. You'll be able to hear me. Oh, and if you're wondering who I'm dating Aoi? I have a hard time with her name sometimes.
So, Quincy, is there a reason you always have the air of someone attending
now,
their own
I will say this. I don't know if anybody else has gotten this glitch. When it came to asking her out, it would go down here, and it would be like ask on a date, and I would click it, and it would be like, are you sure? And I would go to click, are you sure? Yes. And it just, for some reason, was like glitching, and every time I would say yes, it would just freeze. At some point, we had a text communication. I guess we synced up that way. So now we're official. So it's working. I guess I missed, like, probably the video for saying something to get the yes. Which I should be having my pizza party today. And unlocking whatever scene that comes up with. So, yeah, let's see what we got. Yeah, I will be having my pizza party today. Oh, the tank, capture, skull drug, exterminate. Exterminate's an easy one. And I really could just buy them up. But I kind of do want to show you all the missions, so. Well, exterminate's generally an easy one to run through time-wise, because the other one's doing a bit slower. Boom, boom, boom. My bag. And you'll notice that this Wisp has become a very melee build. I basically cast my spells, and then I go in and I identify as a blender. And it works very well.
Just ping one of Scaldra's secret stashes. Use the Furbon charges to mount the locks and get inside.
If you haven't done the Furbon charges yet, I can show you how those work as well, just because, like, I know that the gimmicks in this game can get kind of overwhelming because they really don't tell you about how they always work. They kind of just expect you to go in knowing, and I mean, you'll learn it pretty quick, but a lot of times it's still just... Oh geez, that thing's distant. Okay. So when I'm wanting to make a distance with Wisp, I just sit here and I keep my green on. That gives me speed. And I'm just gonna try and dash over here and get these Furbon charges. There are also a lot of, like, things you can pick up throughout the levels that will help you with, slow down, so I grab another one. Yeah, those kinds of things. Somebody just picked one up. Alright, so this is one of the areas. So what you got to do through here is you run around, you grab Furbon charges. They're those little green. You'll hear a little noise that accompanies them, and you just saw another one right there. Depending on how many people are on the team is how many you have to do. I'm kind of having to speed run, and hopefully I'm going to be able to find... I don't know, I might not be able to do this one in time just because it was so far. And I don't have the pickup spots memorized. We only need 2 more. I basically personally use my ears, and on the 19th they're coming out with a update to the audio system that I'm pretty excited about. That's going to help me really be able to at least find... there's no way. I was close too. Oh well. Alright, back to...
It's okay. Well,
and some people, they don't, it's not their... Some people don't prioritize it, which I get. You get some harder enemies that come out, and people don't like that sometimes. I personally, as you can tell, it is not too much of a issue for me. like I said, my build is very angry melee based. Especially if I end up having like another Volt or something on the team. That ends up increasing my speed because my crit chance and my speed are so high with this. And then, of course, one of the other things I use is every hit has the ability to... Oh, see, there's one of those items. I'll show you that, at least. And they make, like, a little noise. You'll hear it. It's a real high-pitched, like, kind of noise. And that just kind of helps you find where they are. Warframe does that with a lot of items. It's just always different pitches. But, yeah. None. I'm kind of bummed that we didn't get that. We'll come back and I'll show you how that cache works. We might run all the mission types and just kind of...
That's the last of them. Time to go home.
let y'all see them. Alright, nice little quick walkthrough, and some people like to go through and grab the last of the stuff. I've got way more than enough level up items, so it's really not too much of a problem for me. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. I've been doing a lot of farming lately. There's a nice Mesa Prime right there. And I think it's a Jade and a Nyx. Yep, Jade and Nyx. A lot of people running Nyx right now because of, you know, the proto frames coming out. So yeah, I want to do that again and show y'all how those Fervon charges work, just so you can kind of see what you get for them. And then after that, we'll go and do the next mission type. And I think, yeah, I'm just going to run the different mission types. Show y'all kind of what they're like. And uh-oh. Sometimes it does this when it's taking a second to load in. Also, as much as I love the bikes, the bike physics drive me kind of insane with how they just stop and go. Like if I just... Yeah, just... the physics is kind of silly. Which it's not that bad until you get, like... Let me see here. Here's a... You find a little piece of trash that... Yeah, like that. Like, just... You hit tiny little edges of stuff and you just instantly stop, but, Nope, and they just got the Fervon charge.
And the extremely pissed off bad guys.
Probably.
Deploy. Give our Lady Lua something to weep over tonight.
Uh-oh. I kind of thought something was going on with the... Well, that's the other end of it. So y'all saw me grabbing the Fervon charges and putting them in. Basically, the unidentified item is what you get once you get the supply cache rated. And then once that happens, you end up getting these guys that come in. And they're just basically like the harder versions. Oh, they're 200 meters away from me? I can make it to them.
How dare they blame us? We will not be their scapegoats.
Sir. Generally, like, a couple seconds running by them is enough for my Guandao to eat through their armor. I hate these elevator shafts, man. There we go. Okay. Back on the surface, and I can't help. I don't like not being able to help. I don't like running through the mission and not being in the action. We got a new frame coming in a few days, which, as you've noticed, I've still got plenty of frames that I've got to work on, so... It depends. I mean, with it being a new one, I'll probably do a little bit more priority, taking a look at it. Yeah. His name's going to be Temple, and he's actually got a guitar as well. It's another musical frame. And that'll be neat. I'm not nuts about his armor as much, but I do really like the idea of his gameplay. And of course, there's going to be more skin, so it's not like I can't make him look. I am not paying attention. I'm just... Sorry, sometimes I zone out in the middle of missions while I'm running through. If you haven't played games with me yet, welcome to Adam Runs Around with ADHD. It's all we do. I remember what I'm doing at some point and get back in the game. I'm fast. It's actually kind of... Oh, see, I heard the sound. So you can kind of hear it right here. It's that high pitch whine. That means it's nearby. Aha. Yes! See? Like that. So, yeah. And that's what the hex treasures are. Now, depending on how much you need is, you know... Like, I don't need many, so I don't really go through the level collecting them. I just grab, like, one of them, and then, yeah. Now, the Big Bites Pizza, that's the most. I think it's 6,000. And they're for trading up, like... they're for trading off, it's the Natarek. I love the Natarek. It's not an explosive area bow like the Brahma, which I'm also a fan of the Brahma. But, and see, you can tell they're kind of going through and they're finding the treasures, so they're kind of holding me back, but it's not a rush kind of deal. I don't mind it. It's not like it's going to hurt me. Oh, my mic just kind of rolled over. It doesn't really hurt me. I get more items from it, and yeah. Now, I do wish this was like, the Zeraman, where you could hit the elevator button and just leave, but, you know. Oh, I got Site 9 systems. I'm pretty sure I have those already. Like, 3 of them. In fact, Site 9 is building right now, but he won't be built ready for a couple days, so. That's a Mag Prime over there. I'm a big fan of Mag. That was my first frame. My first frame. Okay, bounties. Let's see what else we got. So, oh, I think it just reset. Because of course it did. Okay. Assassination, they have the assassination, so I guess we can probably do it. I don't know if we'll be able to get a group, but we might. But yeah. And then it doesn't look like it's showing up any of the other, Okay, that'll work. We'll just go run a survival real quick and let y'all see what those are like. Which, it's a survival, I mean, it's basically the same. They have added a gimmick to Albania's survival, which I actually really like. Because for a long time, a lot of survivals, you end up just getting all these big survival things that... And it was made so, you know, if you couldn't keep up with the kill count, that you would be able to,
hell scrubbers that Scaldra lost when they tried to purge this area. Oh boy, Scaldra's gonna be so...
You would, sorry, I got distracted by a mirror.
Remember that chili con carne I left in the fridge?
So you would have all these, in this mission they're called health scrubbers, and all the other ones they're just like air, I think they're like, for brief, like they make air. But in this one, they added this little thing where you have to break off this stuff off the health scrubbers. You keep them clean. In the old missions, you would just end up with a whole lot of them that, you know, they wouldn't really have a purpose. They'd end up just sitting there. They didn't really, they didn't do anything other than, collect it, because you can keep up with the kill count. So this is how they work, of course. You activate them. I'll let the next one build up so y'all can see what it does. And you'll see what I mean. It'll make way more sense. So they build up, and if you don't knock the stuff off of them like I did that one, they end up turning into basically kind of like little bosses, little extra mini bosses, which I personally really like. I mean, I like the extra little fight, I'm a pretty big fan. A lot of these guys, you'll see them, they'll have the mercy option out on them. I like to use it sometimes if I am quick enough. Of course, with some enemies, it's easier than others, depending on how much health they end up coming out with. So I'm not gonna... My plan is to let them build up on it unless one of my teammates... No! Like that. See, he felt it necessary to save us. Which, I get. I get it. It's not like they know that I wanted to show it to y'all. I guarantee you if we stay long enough, you'll get to see one. There is a mod for Wisp that actually allows her to plant down one of those at a time that does all three of them. But I don't like taking up a mod slot for something I can do in less than like a few seconds. So as long as I, remember pretty well, you'll generally see me not even... I have no idea what I was saying. I apologize. I'm focused on the chopping. I'm focused on the chopping.
Another health scrubber for regurgitation. Disgusting.
Oop. That's not what I wanted. Kind of get out of the fire for a second, and then get my little upgrade, and back to it. Now I've also got. Oh yeah, somebody here just gave me a speed boost too. That, or like I said, sometimes I'll get the speed boost from those, from my melee. It gives me speed boosts as well over time. Yeah, basically this build has become speed and melee, and I mean if you can't tell, it works pretty well. Now. As you get to the stronger missions, of course, you can kind of get less. It looks like we've kind of cleared everybody out. Melee slivers, I don't even really worry about those anymore. I really like one of the scrubbers to go monster. But I think that they're kind of all being on top of it. And if you notice, our survivability is staying up. Like I said, in the old ones, you didn't really... Nothing would happen. You just end up with like a plethora of extra towers. But in this, you have to either keep them clean or you end up fighting them, which I personally really like. I like the aspect of giving them another purpose. Yeah. Eximuses, that's where, your XP's at. Try to get those as many as possible. And there's our first round. Now, as far as things go, I am running, for certain things, and they're probably doing the exact same thing. You'll notice, I think they're already headed to the exit too, so.
But if you wanted to fight longer, I wouldn't say
well, maybe not. No, they're definitely. Oop, I lost my speed boost. Most everybody's running these bounties right now to just get their, daily bounties in, so most everyone's going to be just running in and out. I'm going to go grab a drink real quick while I'm waiting to be pulled. What's that? Now. You don't want to be messing around and finding out. I'm just sitting here trying to wait for my time. 2 seconds. And I'm free. Mood crystal. That's another one of those items. Like I said, it's it's just there for. Ooh, I can get my Motorai finally. And you'll always notice I highlight the squad as soon as I'm not in Warframe to make friends. That said, it is actually that is one of my favorite things about the community itself is Legasite harvest. Okay, there's a harvest. I can show you all a harvest. So I think that'll be all 4 mission types. So this is just your basic kind of capture. We run in. You'll notice the little extra bounty. And that's fairly easy. Those are those mercies that I told you all about, that as soon as you do enough damage. Oh, they are not taking care of my kitty. Where's my kitty? So what'll happen is, right here you've got to protect Kalimos, and Kalimos will search, and while they're searching for the Legasite, now the trick here is for us to get those bounties, we actually have to, and the mission won't end until you get those, by the way, so it's kind of wonky if it's if you don't grab them throughout the mission, you end up having to get them at the end. It'll be fine once I start seeing some Eximus. And there's our Legasite. So now we have to speed along, catch up with the Legasite. And you fight the Legasite. Not too worried about it, honestly. No, he's not.
Trying to run. Stop it. Escape is failure.
Alright, he's down. And I'm pretty sure somebody hit the button.
Kalimos is ready to hunt again.
So, now you would either keep hunting with Kalimos, or you leave the mission.
Kalimos has its scent.
Which we can't do because we haven't gotten those finishers. So now what I need to do in order to get out of the mission is I need to find some Eximuses. Like him. Curses! I get them too quickly. I'm kind of trying to hit everything in these groups and hit the button at the same time to hopefully. Ooh, my melee's too fast. But I can't let Kalimos die, because if I do, then the mission fails, and, you know, that's a whole nother issue. Then I don't get my rewards. But I really need something beefier. Oh, like that. That one had one for about an instant. I'm gonna have to just slow down my kills. Which can be done if I manage to not... I think we're all just very strong.
There it is, the Techrot's latest debutante. Take it down.
See, I will need it for him, because if I don't... Oh, I'll show you where those bio keys are, too. So the way the bio keys work is they're actually... It's a key that you pick up. Also, these Legosite farms are... Ow. I will say that I am kind of squishy.
It's scared and wants to escape. Finish it first.
You know, I don't often feel like I might not be the good guy. But sometimes, when they say things in certain ways, it makes you feel like you might not be doing the right thing.
I can see it. All that was taken from Hulvania and her people, funneled into this monster.
Oh yeah, you'll be a good one. I should be able to. Fudge! I don't. Okay. I'm gonna have to swap to a different weapon, maybe? Because I'm never gonna get out of this mission if I can't find something that...
Seek out Kalimos.
Okay, I'm not gonna boost myself. I've lost track of that. I just want to leave this mission. And this Volt does not understand the assignment. There we go. There's one. I'm gonna have to keep away from all these people and maybe be able to hunt down some. He's not gonna be one. That'll do it. Alright. Nope, that didn't count. So, the problem is, either they're not reading it, and they're not getting them, or, because that's what it looks like, everyone's just kind of...
And again, the Techrot spawns a Legosite.
I would be moving faster, but if I put my speed boost on, as y'all have seen, I am just murdering everything too fast to get the actual finishers, so... Oh, there we go. There's some enemies.
Grab those ferroglands and let Kalimos have a whiff of them. That will help her find our target.
No, not again. How many do we need? 2? Ugh. There's one. Yep, one more. One more and I can leave.
Kalimos is hurt. She's recovering, but you need to protect her.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing. The more we do it, the higher level everyone is going to get, and the harder it's going to be to actual... I also find this interesting always, that some people won't... Oh, somebody opened the pod. So, yeah, they got the key. So, that's what's inside of those. Nobody else has still gotten one of those, the finishers, if you haven't noticed. They are determined to make me stay here for like 5 rounds, apparently. There we go. Got him! And we're out of here, finally. Jesus, okay. That was awful. I'm leaving. As soon as I find one more of these.
It is done. Either flee to extraction now, or if you have it in, ask Kalimos to find the next Legosite. Remember, the tech rot evolves
I will
quickly,
eat
and
one
your next
Legosite
battle
and then
will
I'm
be
out of
harder
here.
Still.
And only because we already have them.
Tech rot. It consumes and it learns. And the only thing we can do is
Oop,
try
they
to
got me.
destroy it. Please stop it.
Alright.
Hurry, harvest now. End this generation.
And now I'm out of here. That was far too... I hate this mall. Sorry, getting frustrated.
Either flee to extraction now, or if you have it
Yeah,
in,
we're leaving.
ask Kalimos to find the next Legosite. Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still.
Like I said, some people don't pay attention to the extra bounty stuff, and I kind of was worried about that one. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but oh my lord.
Our feline friend yearns for another hunt. Will you oblige?
No, I won't. I've already done multiple. That said, this is how you get, something. What was it? This is really good for farming one of the items. I'll see it at the end. Summons a Caliban. I can't wait for the Caliban Prime. 15 seconds. Yay! Okay. That takes care of that terrible mission. And now we'll run and do the assassination. Like, I'll see what it's like. Hopefully there's multiple people, because I think the last time I tried to do this with the bow, it was in fact, I'm about 900% sure last time I did this with the bow, it was a whole... So let me swap out my In fact, that's not what I meant to do. Swap out for the Rubico. Just because I am pretty positive that it gave me issues with the Nadaruk on the boss last time. And I want to show y'all this assassination because I enjoy this assassination. It's pretty cool. See, I got a buddy. We got this. Maybe. And see, this bounty is destroy 20 stationary objects, and that one's always a super easy one, because, like, anything you run past while you're meleeing or anything else like that just knocks it out, so. See, sometimes it actually breaks that, and then sometimes it doesn't, and I don't understand why it hates me.
It's time for the Hex to learn that movement isn't on the streets of my city again. Erect the barricades.
Alright, so you gotta grab these keys.
That's new. Okay, you need Thermion explosive. To get that, take out Skuldra until you find an emergency transponder.
And
Congratulations on your promotion, Commander. Now,
hack it, and they call, and then they drop us off some new friends.
Yeah, you heard me right. Stormfall squad deploying. Watch the skies. Intercept and capture a Thermion RPG.
Hex, I keep killing me over and over again like a big, dumb, dead horse, and you don't learn, and I'm tired.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Tired. Stormfall, please, save me the bother.
So, damn it.
And then you blow up the gate. And you move on.
How does it feel? I will to send your friends to die.
I'd ask you the same. But I don't believe there's anyone who'd rightly call you friend, Victor. Oh look, another barrier. Does Victor
No,
really
no, no,
think
no, no,
this
no,
will
no.
stop us?
And this works the exact same way, so we'll wait for them to... And if you've ever done any of the Warframe assassinations, they always have some kind of interesting little gimmick to them. This one, considering its final fight is so cool, I really am not a massive fan of this part, if I'm honest. It's just kind of annoying more than anything. And I would love to show y'all the hacking games, but considering like the time span I have is not bueno. I'm just gonna call a couple of them. Rockets. Three. And we need 10. When you have like a full set, a full squad, you end up having to have like 20 of them, and it's insane. Clear these guys out a bit. And one more.
All of Holvania.
Okay, so Here is one of my favorite boss fights.
Of the hex.
Hopefully, I haven't gotten myself messed up. If I could frickin'
Now, but you got a Stormfall squad coming your way. Want to find out what that Thermian rockets will do to that thing's armor?
I do forget about the Thermian rockets. They will in fact do what I'm doing way quicker. But also, I do identify as a blender.
Disaster. I see the opportunity to remake the city. My city. No more of the laziness, the blasphemy, the mental rot. This is my chance to cleanse, to
Gotta hit the.
to make this city powerful.
Yeah, see, there's no point. You gotta actually. You have to hit the weak points.
Crisis, like Victor. Oh, how I wish you understood.
Oh,
just
and we
how
got him.
outmatched you were. And I don't mean by us. I've got a bad feeling. Finish it off fast.
There we go. Normally, this is where it ends. Like when you play the actual story mode, this is where it ends. But in this, you get to fight it again!
What have you, filthy, wretched, diseased creatures done to my beautiful tank?
That's not Victor's tank.
Now, the gimmick now is, of course, you go up and you hit the green parts, and they take more damage. You can either shoot them, or you can go up and smack them. But if you can't tell what I'm a huge fan of, especially in my wispy. Some more. And it is pretty chaotic, but in my opinion, like, as far as chaos goes in a video game, Warframe is very, very good at, Get up, Scooby. I can't remember the, We're missing one of the green things. Where's it at? He's being rude. Excuse me while I look at the other side. It is faster when you have multiple people, but I don't worry about it too much. If you notice, if I actually do use my Rubico, I do a lot of damage as well. It's kind of like I made the sniper for an actual good sniping build, and I just don't use it very often. Because I do very much enjoy the going in and just violently eating everything. I think what they want me to do here is break these towers. Yeah, that's what it is, because he's not getting nearly as much health when I'm breaking these guys down. Okay. So that's way more effective. George. He did not appreciate what I was doing to him. So this mission is much more of a, like, ooh, gotta get my bonuses. getting angry. Which it's fine. I mean, the easiest thing is to just jump in the air and then you use your aim glide to... If I could hit one of those, we'd be... There he goes.
Now it's dead. Victor has no idea what he's up against.
Oh, that's why. We had these towers
Head
going.
home, rest up. We've got more to do tomorrow.
Oh, and don't forget your... Don't forget your item. Now, I find this really annoying, actually. It makes you actually go through a whole little area before you can extract. Like, survival missions and stuff, you know, you get pulled out at the end, and I feel like this is one of those missions they definitely could have done that with, because, like, it just, in my opinion, wholly unnecessary to make you go all the way to extraction after you've... But who am I to judge? But yeah, that's the assassination. Like I said, pretty neat. It's not bad. And I think that's all of the mission types. Because yeah, I showed you all survival, excavation. So yeah, now I'll go off and I will just
Like those.
buy these up.
Let's see what you got.
Because I've only got... So yeah, as you see, I've got more than enough of each one. Of course, each one has their own value. You know, it's... Yeah. 6,000... Hold on, it should be more than that. Oh, right, 6,000, because that's what puts me at the actual... Yeah.
Yes, muy bien. All right then.
And now we'll go level up. Reach level 5.
I admit, when you first came to us, I had reservations.
Yeah, we're best friends.
In hindsight, that was folly. Here. This is for you.
This is for you. My pizza party. Okay, on hit increase critical chance by 10%. It's a secondary. And I'm using my book. That's actually not that bad. That will be very helpful for my Avara. And I've already got quite a few of those. I need to actually level that. But yeah, both of these are pretty good.
Hop on text for a second.
Technically the scenes are more, but for the use of, you know. And I really do enjoy the chat games. They're pretty fun. Okay.
Always.
I'm not 100% sure what I just did. I think we opened the mall to civilians, I guess. So people are going to come and hang out with us at the mall? I guess I should leave and come back. I'll just go to the back room. I also love the idea that, like, the back room is, your back rooms in this game is, like, somewhat like an actual back room would be in, like, the back rooms and stuff, especially with my Craig hanging out in here. Alrighty. Here are the text chats. Oh, also, y'all don't get to see me do these because I've already got these done, which they reset in a day and a half, so you'll get to maybe see the next round. But yeah, these are just the weeklies, kind of, sort of. It's kind of like a weekly deal. I really don't want to do those right now. As much as I do enjoy them, they are probably not make for the best content. Maybe we'll come back after we run some stuff, because I got more dailies to run. Oh, and we were gonna go back on the mall because I'm gonna see if they change stuff. Technically, I could just walk out the door. But that walking, I mean, ew. Why do you think I don't have feet? Heck yeah. Yeah! Pizza party! Yeah, I did it. I'm pretty excited, actually. This has been like a whole week of a thing. Also, can I just say that the jams in Warframe lately have been just pure fire. Like, also, there is a very large part of me that's enjoying this, like, old 90s boy band stuff coming back lately. Okay. I'll sit here and jam out. I'm sorry. Sorry. I don't want to leave it. So, are there people in the mall now? Or is it... I bet they were talking about, like... Oh no. There are people. There are people. Bro's over here gambling. This guy's over here. I think he's on something. I'm not sure. But, we're just gonna leave him alone. You know, there's some people you see him doing stuff and you're just like, I'm gonna just walk away. It's just not worth it. Now, hello, little area that... Oh, okay. Well, let me in. Amir's room.
Feeling Quincy's sister was raised as an only child.
One of these days, I want to get, like, all the Tenno language and stuff, and I would love to, like, translate it out and actually... Oh, and this I'm extremely excited about. So this is coming live on the 19th as well, and they're going to do, like, some racetrack stuff, and you get to actually race on your bike. Extremely excited about that. Perfect. Gonna be on the floor. It's the party of the night. Okay. So go back to Letty, exchange off for the last of the 5,000. That'll be 4,500, so let's just do one that's... Just do one of those. Alrighty. So that's got my standing with them done for the day. And now I can actually start buying things, because I've been saving. Not that...
Hey, it's my favorite person.
Yeah, I love you too. You're my favorite.
Me tonight. Read me?
Please.
Hello, lovely.
Brow squares.
Idle hands down.
Okay, now we've got... Jeez, I have got a chunk of all these. I'm slightly bummed that these are all 7,500 because that's a lot I could have gotten for one of those scenes. Oh well.
Excuses. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
I guess... I don't think it cost me anything to upgrade my actual arcane, so I might do that real quick. Like him. Look at him. He's ready to get upgraded. Man! How do I need? Oh, that is not what I meant to do. That is not what I want on you, sadly. I think it was Avenger. Yeah, that's what I've been using. That said, I'm going to do some upgrading real quick. Pretty sure any of them have to have 3 in order to upgrade. That won't be a bad one for my Mesa build. Alright, that should clear things up at least to where I can see what I'm doing. Now that Crepuscular needs how many to 5? So I'd have to, yeah, see, I'd have to buy 4 more. So I'm going to have to hold off on that one. Now that said, you don't have an adapter. Secondary. Yeah, see, I've got to get some adapters. Yeah, Hey, you have one. And I knew I had some melee ones. Now, see, that is, I for a fact know that I'm got a puncture weapon that will be very good for. Enemies affected by stat gain 1 additional stack. That's nice. Yeah, that's pretty horrifying. Gain 5% melee damage for every 200. You can go up to 420%. Man, that is those are useful. That melee doty is pretty. I wonder if I can fit myself those.
So, your idea of a good time.
I can't buy it. Shoot. Oh well. I'll buy it tomorrow. That'll be one of those that I have to get tomorrow. Okay. Quincy should be the same kind of deal. I'm not gonna be able to.
I dress for who I am, right? And who I am starts where comparison ends.
Party of a lifetime. Skins, tattoos. Okay.
It's
Not too worried about any of that.
I'll be here.
So that'll take care of Hulvania for the moment.
It's funny. All right, this stuff is so up your alley. You're practically getting mugged.
I forget I could just buy them from him too, which that's not good. I think I need to also get this stuff at some point. But once again, you know.
Roger, Roger. Keep yourself in one piece.
And then, of course, if you haven't seen Aoi, she sells
Let me know if you need a hand.
tracks. Yeah, that's
There you go.
gonna go and get turned on my ship. They're in my back rooms. Where is my player? Octavia. Heck yes. Yes! And now it just plays in my back room. Sorry. I'm getting excited over little things that I probably shouldn't. Alright. So let's go to Sanctum. Alright, so if you haven't been to the Sanctum yet, and I have no judgment, I literally just got to it like last week, so, you know. Zero judgment whatsoever for anybody. Now, I haven't finished the story yet with the cavia, which I actually am very intrigued by.
I'm afraid.
Currently, my fish is depressed. He's too smart for his own good. The missions on this one, I'm not as much nuts about showing y'all because I can just run some exterminates probably. Mirror defense is really good for if you're wanting to. It's farming Thrax? Phosphine glyphs? No, it's phosphine. That's right. It's phosphor. Which is one of the things that you settle, Lloyd. Sorry, I had to get a drink. Exterminate. That's probably what we're going to be doing because it's the quickest, in my opinion. And considering it wants to be done in 6 minutes, it's probably exactly what we're going to do. The assassinations, I don't remember if it's literal just void rig assassinations or not. I'm not too worried about this. I'm just kind of like this area I'm more burning to get the all the stuff done. And he needs specific stuff for rank up, which I actually managed to have this time. Holy cow! I'll be able to actually just buy that.
Friendless as we are.
Friendless? I ain't friendless. I got so many friends. I got so many friends, bro. You don't even know.
Tagfer has requested we gather. I hope you will be there.
Oh, Tagfer wants to gather? We'll see. Tagfer wants to eat you, bro. He hates you. Currently. Which, I guess I can kinda... We'll see. Something's gonna come of that. Something's gonna... Oh, I was gonna show y'all Lloyd real quick. Let's see, This is my favorite. Bird is my favorite. Look, I don't like you being depressed, Bird. Not that I'm against it. It's just... My bird deserves to be happy, Bird. Study chairs. Oh, so sad. Tagfer is angry.
Yep.
I'm gonna say that I would slap Tagfer at this point.
Our guest is still with us. I would make her more comfortable if I had the slightest idea how.
He's talking about Lotus.
Remain of stalwart mind, Tenno.
I think I have
Even in
enough
face
to...
of madness.
I think I have enough. Jeez, I'd only need 12 to... But then how many do I need to...
To better times ahead.
It's not like we're in any kind of rush now. Let's just run some bounties.
Thank you. I am grateful for the...
And considering that it's on the clock, we may actually even have faster bounty runs. Alright, now I gotta catch up. Free boosts, I'm never against. Oh, there's a Boca. Oh, I see I hear one. I think they got it already. And of course, the more people we get... What? Man, what on earth? These guys, I am not a fan of at all. I hate those little shield dudes. They drive me up a wall. Only halfway done. That is really weird that my energy is that low. Man. You are slowing me down. Man, I am getting no energy. What is going on? Did I turn on the steel path or something? Like... No, there's no way, because those guys are a 14 and a 22. I mean, something's weird. I never have this much, like, time trouble with these guys. Like, they're just... And what are all these other guys doing? Like... I'm sorry, I'm getting frustrated because I'm realizing that I'm not going to make the time schedule.
Oh, hello. Might you care to work on something? Together, I mean.
Okay. That was weird.
These are all I have, I'm afraid.
Okay, yeah, no, I was on normal.
Very kind.
I have no idea what just happened.
Helpful to have work to focus upon. Let us begin.
Yeah, I'm 100% unsure of what on earth happened. It's always mind-blowing to me when people go through those and then don't get the bokeh. Or they don't understand how to open and close doors. Now that said, I am kind of being a jerk right now. I gotta get to work. I gotta go help. He's got enemies all the way up there. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Leghorn. I love birds. Could use the practice. No, no, no.
Guess that's all of them. Well, time to head back to the nest.
Little secret passageways in this area. There's a few of them that are like that are just like the little door opening and closing. And then they got the... Most everybody knows about these areas back here. Once again, I don't understand why people don't just open the daggone door. I guess they don't want to use their ciphers.
Mission complete. Excellent work.
Oh, hello. Might you care to work on something? Together. I mean...
I thought he was telling me what to do. I was about to be like, man, right now, I think we're gonna just trade up to Lloyd today, because
Our service is but a shadow.
let's see, how many of these do I need
What do you think? You... stood with us
4370.
within this
No, I won't be able to do
benighted
it.
valley,
I will be tomorrow.
besieged and friendless as we are.
Okay, 1 and 10, so I can use the echoes.
Goodbye.
Lloyd.
I have a small battery of time. To do what you do would vex my sanity, Tenno.
Right. 22. Oh, no. Do 20 and then 500.
We appreciate it, Tenno. Ah, a fresh opportunity to continue.
So yes,
my
tomorrow I will be able to get them to rank 4.
Just take it. I'm down here.
The other type of missions that you can run, the disruptions are really good. Disruptions give you what you need for researching Dante. So it's these little capillaries, vessel capillaries. You get those, and then you actually can, you know, like I said, do Dante stuff. Transmuters, that's another thing that a lot of people buy here.
I'll just put
It's for transmuting the ribbons, which I try to deal with those sometimes, but they just frustrate the absolute crap out of me, the ribbon mods, because it's one for every weapon, and at this point, there are so many weapons that it's just, I don't know, it's frustrating to me. Even going and opening them is annoying. I may just start selling them, and I may just eventually buy the ones I want, but I don't know. It's... Yeah. So the Voca... and that's another one of those that I was saying about, that, you know, you get more stuff. And then the Nutricells are where you get more stuff. Which I'm not worried about the Nutricells right now, so... Nutricells. I love that that's going to play every time I'm in here now. That would require going and running one of those. All my other ones are ranked up to rank 5, except for, I think, Onko. I think I owe Onko right now for, like, his last rank up. Not that I'm too worried about him. Run over to Win, see what we got here. Now, actually, I think I've got everything I need to just buy these guys out today.
This place is like an embassy, playing host to misfit realities that were never
Same thing with,
chosen.
you know, most of the stuff is you get a lot of these when you're... Oh, maybe not. I don't have nearly as many as I thought I did. Oh, right, those are 5,000 each. That's what it is. Which those you get literally one from every single Void Angel you can do, and those guys are pretty quick. They're, let's see here, 6,000. Oh, sweet, I'm about to rank up. Which begs the question, what do I need to rank up
This ship
Quinn?
is now a fortress on the threshold, and we are hurt no problem. We should be doing more to
Things I
recognize your
need.
work.
Void Plume quills, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go farm some quills and some of those. So I will have to do that
Steady
today.
rails to you.
Okay. Alright, well, I think that'll be it for tonight. I'm getting kind of sleepy now, and I need to get some sleep at some point so that I can get on in Deltarune with you guys later. But yeah, we'll be back here in a few hours, or well, not a few, but you know, here this afternoon, and doing Deltarune. So we'll see y'all then, and I think I might just do this sometimes, and you know, try out some different games in the middle of the night. And if anybody's up and wants to hang out, feel free to come by. We'll see you next time. I must ask Jacob to cut.